Alright, started.
Graduating class of 2013, I am honored to stand before you today. As I look out at each and every one of you anxiously waiting in your seats for this speech to get moving, I can only begin to imagine what the future holds for this majestic conglomeration of 18-year-olds. At many times throughout my life, I have been told, "You create your own experience." This eloquent slogan always came from the mouth of my mother, whether it be an encouragement to do something or the complete opposite. When examining one's life, it is easy to get caught up scrutinizing what conditions exist in the present. However, I ask you all today to broaden your figurative horizons for a moment. Rather than evaluating your current situation in life, sitting here, still listening to that kid at the podium, graduating high school. Instead, ponder your life experience. What has gotten you to where you are today, and what things are to follow this ceremonious graduation ritual? The answers to these thought-provoking rhetorical questions will be different for all of us, because we are all unique individuals. I feel that a perfect representation of our high school experience is a Rubik's Cube. For us, we had just gotten used to the new scene in middle school as 8th graders before we were mixed up again in yet another new environment, the freshman center. We each belonged to our respective red, blue, and white teams, feeling a bit barricaded from some of our middle school comrades. Eventually, however, we found our niche and solved the first layer of high school. Sophomore year then came around, and we were again subjected to change. Finally, a part of the big boys and girls school, we became more comfortable with each other as well as our teachers. For some of us, it meant honors class initiation, and for others it meant you better not drop your tray at lunch. In the end, it whizzed by like a metro paving the way to DC, consequently startling a nearby Mrs. Sittenauer, who was quite anxious to have such a large History Day enrollment the following year. Junior year. Our second layer was complete, and we all gained a little confidence after becoming true upperclassmen. It was now time for us, being metaphoric Rubik's squares, to orient ourselves in preparation for senior year, the daunting last layer. As juniors, AP classes were available to those who dared, and our coaches of all sorts ensured that we were prepared. Busy schedules manifested. We were qualified for prom. All in all, the year didn't seem too long. Which brings us to the here and now, the last layer, if you will. Each of us, taking our distinct paths, have survived the senioritis and made it through this final year together. But we still have so many decisions ahead of us. Fun fact, there are approximately 43 quintillion combinations to a Rubik's Cube. Much like a Rubik's Cube puzzle, high school has been an experience filled with many opportunities for all of us. We are living the combinations, taking turns every day on our path of life, and hope that we will one day solve our puzzle. For most of you, this will be your first solve, and let me tell you, it will be gratifying. When you walk out of here with that diploma, remember that you create your own experience in life, and that you are capable of making a difference on this planet, big or small. This world is in dire need of young, bright minds with a purpose behind their education. And as Mahatma Gandhi once advised, I encourage the same for all of you today. Be the change that you wish to see in the world. And be easy, class of 2013.
Hey. So you graduated from high school again.
Cheers.
Oh, I wish.